Hello, dear Aquarius. Happy birthday. Here is your birthday reading for 2019. And this month I'm using the Winter Weight Tarot deck. And I also have a wish for you for your birthday month from the angels. And we'll take a look at your guardian angel for this year, Aquarius. Okay, so we'll give the cards a good shuffle and then we'll look at your tarot. And please subscribe if you haven't already done so by using the button below, and if you click on the little bell next to it, you'll be notified of when I upload in the future, because I do intend to do more videos for each star sign as we go through the year. Okay, this is a lovely deck. It's pretty much based on the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, for those of you who know about tarot, and with wintry additions to the images. Really like it. It's a deck. I've kind of been wanting a deck like this for a long time, so yeah, I really like this. So let's have a look then for you, Aquarius. What's coming up for you? Now, you could look at this reading in a generalised way for the year ahead, but the main focus will be on your birthday month, okay? So, okay, let's have a look at the bottom card. Ah, Ten of Swords. Okay, Aquarius. So let's have a look at your cards individually. We have the Moon card, and that relates to intuition. It relates to a feeling of being unsure. Maybe there is something that you need to find information about. Let's take a look. You have the Four of Cups here, and the Four of Cups relates to being kind of reluctant. There could be an offer coming in, opportunity coming in, but as you can see, the Moon card is showing you as feeling a little unsure about this. We'll take a deeper look at that in a moment. Again, confusion, doubt. There really is a decision needing to be made, and I feel that you are aware that something doesn't feel quite right here, and you're just not sure which path to take or which way to go with this. The King of Swords, now that could relate to some of you watching today, especially if you're male, because the swords relates to the element of air and relates to Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. And the King of Swords, he's very good at making decisions. He's very good at straight talking, and is generally very honest and open. And that's what I love about you, Aquarius. You know, some people may find you a little blunt at times, but personally, as a fire sign, I feel it's always better to hear the truth. And that's what you can rely on you for, Aquarius. You can rely on the truth and fair decisions as well. And here you have the lovely Ten of Pentacles. It's a really, really lovely card, the Ten of Pentacles. It relates to security and family and money, financial situations. And as we have the King of Pentacles here, it looks as if there will be, the focus will possibly be around money and finances this month, okay? And maybe that's what these options are about. It looks to me as if some of you are going to have to make a choice or decision relating to money this month, because we have the Knight of Pentacles again here, sorry. So Pentacles yet again. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who moves steadily and carefully. They tend to know what they want. Pentacles relates to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. And, you know, we have the King here as well. So there's a real earth influence here coming in for you this month. And Aquarius doesn't always find it easy to be grounded, but it looks to me as if you may have to be quite practical this month, especially in terms of money, Aquarius. The Devil card shows me that you may have been tempted. Perhaps you've been spending too much or doing something too much. Could be the internet, could be you're overeating. You know, perhaps some of you would like to cut back on your diet, on your drinking, on your gambling, on your time spent in social media. It could, of course, be a person that you find quite tempting, that you feel drawn to, that isn't necessarily good for you. But whatever it is, there's something here, there's something in your environment that needs to change, that you need to kind of pull away from and realise isn't good for you. And the Strength card shows me that you have the strength to do it, okay? So whatever this is, or whoever this is, you know, realise that by tapping into that inner strength that you hold inside you, you can overcome this. There are some challenges around you at the moment and this month that are causing you to feel a bit trapped, a bit stuck. But you can change things, you know. But you will need to look at things in a long-term way. That's what Pentacles people do, you know. They take their time, and whilst you're very, very good at analysing, this is about holding back before you make any major moves this month or any major decisions, because the Seven of Cups indicates that these options that are around you, you know, they may not be as they appear, shall we say. So as you can see in each of these cups, there is something different, isn't there? And they all look very tempting, but really, are they what they seem? Look at this one, for example. You know, it's about taking a deeper look at your situation and realising that patience is the key with regard to anything that you have to deal with at the moment. There is an opportunity coming in, as I said, or an offer of some sort. Now, this could relate to work, but it could also relate to love, as it is a Cups card, and we do have the Seven of Cups next to it. It will resonate differently, of course, for all of you watching. Some of you will have a situation around love that needs to be dealt with, and some of you will have a situation around work that needs to be dealt with. Whichever it is, the Moon card is saying bide your time, okay? You may be feeling reluctant for good reason. You know, if something isn't feeling right, or if you're feeling confused, take your time. 7 relates to patience and reflection and taking a step back before you jump in. Aquarius can be quite impulsive, just like fire signs, you know, and you need to sort of keep a check on that this month, Aquarius. Don't be tempted to do anything that wouldn't be good for you in the long term. We're talking long term here with the Knight of Pentacles. You know, he sets his sights far ahead. As you can see, he's on his horse, he's holding his pentacle, and he's watching and he's waiting. He knows what he wants and he goes after it, but he goes after it one step at a time. Don't be pulled into anything too quickly, no matter how tempting. You know, these cards are both about temptation. And if it's not a pattern of behaviour that you want to change, then it may be that there's someone or something around you that's drawing your attention and making you feel as if you need to make certain moves, whereas actually if you were to take your time, you might find that this is not as good as it looks. Okay, as you can see here, this devil here, really is wanting to put these two young people into a situation that wouldn't be healthy for them, wouldn't be good for them long term. Perhaps it's a person in your life or around you that is making you promises, promising you the earth, promising you rainbows, and you're feeling drawn towards this person and all the promises that they make. But something inside you is telling you, no, this isn't right. I don't feel right about this. And I feel you don't have all the facts to hand. And that's why you're struggling to make a firm decision this month. And if this is a love proposal, just listen to your intuition, Aquarius, about this person. Because there's a reason you're feeling like you are. If it's a current relationship that you're in, or a potential one, just be your own counsel. Okay, listen to what your heart is telling you before you make any moves or any changes in your life. There is a lot of pentacles, as I said in your reading. We have the 10, we have the King and the Knight. So I feel that money matters are very much at the fore this month for you, Aquarius. So whilst this decision can be an emotional one for some of you, I feel this is more centered on financial resources and getting yourself more secure. All right, so it could be that some of you are thinking about making an investment. It could also be to do with a business or venture that you have started, want to start, and regardless of which, it's about working out how to invest your money and time wisely this month, okay? And it's also about investing in the right project. I feel there are a few options around you, Aquarius. You're brilliant at ideas, and options just flow with you. Choices tend to just pour in, don't they? And leave you in this situation often where you're not sure which way to go. But so don't be impulsive, as I said. Take your time here, Aquarius. Be like this Knight of Pentacles and you won't go wrong. And it may be that you have someone in your environment that wants to invest in this project. It could be they want to give you some sound advice, as the King of Pentacles generally does. Or it may be that they want to help you financially. If you are stuck financially, it could be that they are the person to go to here, or someone who comes in with an offer. Okay, so this lovely King of Pentacles tends to be someone who is very good in a practical sense, especially if you want to invest or start a new project. And I want to take a look now at some of these cards, because we do have the 10 of Swords here, Aquarius. So some of you may be feeling a bit down right now. Perhaps January has been a tough month, and some of you may also be feeling quite worn out. Have you been overworking? There are a lot of pentacles here. Do you need to lighten up and take some time off perhaps, or lessen your workload? Have you been overworking? Let's have a deeper look at these cards here. So let's find out what's happening with this Moon, Aquarius. Oh, why have you got this Moon card here? What is making you doubt yourself or doubt a certain person or situation? I do feel this is very much a money orientated thing. As I said, the 4 of Pentacles, you're holding on firmly to your coins here, Aquarius, to your finances, to your time, to your resources, or even to your heart. You're very closely guarded this month. You're having to be careful, and I feel you should Listen to what your heart and head is telling you here. Okay, so especially if you're having to invest in something, tread very carefully, I would say, Aquarius, before you know all the facts. Don't be impulsive, as I said. And let's take a look at this Four of Cups. You know, this reluctance to accept this offer, which appears to be an offer of help. Why are you so reluctant? Or is it an opportunity of love that we're referring to here? For some of you, it could be. Justice. I love the way this card is, as you can see, naughty and nice. So, Justice card with regard to the Four of Cups. I do feel as if something doesn't seem quite fair, does it, Aquarius? And that is why you're holding back with someone or something this month. Okay. What are you holding back with? You will know this, and it will resonate differently, as I said, with each individual. But listen to your heart here. Let's have a look at the Seven of Cups. Why this confusion then? What are these options that are open to you? We need to know a little bit more about them. The Sun card. Okay. I'm going to put another one with that, actually. The Sun card and the Knight of Cups. Yes, there's definitely an emotional element here, isn't there? The Knight of Cups coming in. And the Sun card. Okay, so I feel that with this combination of cards, there's an emotional element of some sort to what's happening around you this month. And this confusion relates to your feelings. You know, your emotions are really kicking in this month to the point of confusion, which is quite unlike Aquarius, actually. So you need to switch into this King of Swords mode, Aquarius. Don't allow your heart to rule your head when it comes to making any decisions this month. Now, some of you may be thinking about moving location in some way, and it could be there are certain options around you with regard to this. Here we have the Sun card, and I feel it's pointing to happier times ahead. And that's what you're looking for. You're searching for more happiness. And you may be thinking or feeling as if you would find it in a different location or with a different person. You know, there's this element of the grass being greener on the other side. And often that applies when this card, the Four of Cups, comes out. You know, is that what you're feeling right now? Would the grass be greener on the other side? I feel you're playing your cards close to your chest at the moment, and you're not revealing how you see things, how you feel, whether it's to a partner or whether it's with regard to your home life, work life, that kind of thing. There's something going on here that's, I don't know, emotionally you're kind of being feeling unsure of yourself. But you do have this Strength card, remember, Aquarius, so you are going to start seeing things in a clearer way, especially if you've been suffering any anxiety. Air signs can tend to suffer with anxiety mentally, and that could apply here with this Ten of Swords, but we'll look at that in a moment. The King of Swords, let's find out a little bit more about this King of Swords. Is this with regard to yourself, Aquarius? And if you are a female, that doesn't mean you can't be the king. Not these days anyway. Okay, let's have a look. Ace of Cups. Okay, new beginnings, new starts. Three of Pentacles. Well, you know, with regard to a project of any kind, whatever it is you're thinking of starting, it's connected with your passion. And I feel there are people around you wanting to help, that's for sure. One person in particular, this King of Pentacles. This earth sign energy coming in for you this month with an offer of help. So there's some good advice, there's some good practical help coming in. And you're kind of, I feel this month, if anything, there's a conflict between head and heart. But I very much feel you need to follow your heart whilst remaining grounded as well, just as you would with Pentacles cards. Let's have a look at this Ten of Pentacles. But you'll rise above this, Aquarius, because you're so good at looking at things with a clear perspective. And I feel there's, you know, there's no one better than an air sign to do that. So whatever it is that's clouding your judgment or conflicting, it's almost as if you want to make a decision, but you're worrying about how it will affect everyone else. But you know in your heart what you need to be doing, and whether that's to do with work, new ventures, or love. So look at this. What is this Ten of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Yes, it's all about investment. It's all about money, and it's all about spending your time wisely. Finding time as well for yourself, you know, spending time with family. Have you been overworking? Do you need to switch off so that you can enjoy time together? Doing the things that you love as well. There is an element of that this month. Especially whilst it's winter, you know. Why not take some time off if you can? I realise for some of you there may be some financial struggles. But it can't be all work and no play, can it, Aquarius, you know? So yet spend some time with family this month if you can. But it's also an indication that this is a year for you to think about, you know, what makes you happy. And doing those things, you know, focusing on those things. It could be new hobbies, a course of study that you want to take up, a new venture, as I said. And there's a real independent feel with this card. And you are very, very independent, Aquarius, aren't you? This is perfect for you, this card, even though it is Pentacles. This is about someone who starts to enjoy their freedom. And, you know, this is especially true if you've been stuck in a situation or with someone who has last year perhaps held you back from being yourself, being your true self. It's about freeing yourself from any chains that have been binding you, holding you down. You know, if it's been financial constraints, and it looks like practical help is coming in, you know, don't be frightened, don't be scared of finances, because there is help around you. But you will need to kind of be open to that help. Don't be independent to the point that you prevent help coming in, because Aquarius can be independent to a fault. And that's what you need to be aware of this month, okay? Because progression is definitely there. There's real potential to move forward, especially with this Knight here. Let's take a look at the King of Pentacles. Who is he, and why is he in your birthday reading, Aquarius? Let's have a look. Okay, he's there with practical help in order to help you with, there are people around you. Now, it could be at work. I feel it's very much career orientated, this set of cards here, this set of 3 cards. You know, we have the King of Pentacles. Is he the boss? Are you the boss? And we have these people here in a working environment that are quite volatile. There's a lot of competition, some hostility that you're needing to deal with. I mean, this could be you losing your temper this month. So do keep a check on that. Be careful not to be drawn into any unnecessary battles this month, okay? There is this wonderful level-headedness around you, either coming from yourself or from someone that is in your environment, especially your working environment. It may be a boss. Whoever this is, it appears as if the people around you here, especially in a work setting, are almost competing for his attention. Are they competing for promotion? What is it they're competing for? Only you will know that individually. But there is a need for you to stay calm, Aquarius, whatever's happening around you that's aggravating you this month, especially if it's at work. Stay calm. Don't be drawn into this, okay? And especially if you're the boss as well, just keep a level head. But if you're this person, there is a danger that you may lose your cool. The Knight of Swords can be hot-headed, and there could be some arguments this month. It may be with loved ones, but wherever it is, just take a deep breath around whatever is happening right now, and especially this month, okay? And this Knight of Pentacles, I've always loved this Knight of Pentacles. I feel his energy is stable, is steady, it's reassuring. And I feel that's what's happening for you here with these cards. It's a reassurance that things will be okay in the long term, Aquarius, whatever it is you're dealing with this month. Yeah, there is some disappointment, and there's a need to kind of pull away for a while. Something has upset you, Aquarius. But as you can see, we have the Hermit card. So you do need to spend some time away from things, maybe some time by yourself to kind of analyse and come to terms with something. Something has maybe ended for some of you, because we do have this Ten of Swords. And I did say earlier how I picked up this feeling of sadness, this feeling of anxiety, and a need to take a rest, really. Some of you are feeling quite down, quite exhausted with everything that's been going on around you. For others, there has been an ending, a sad ending in some way. I feel that for some of you, someone left your life last year in some way, whether it's because somebody passed away or a relationship breakup. For others, it could be to do with work. Something hasn't worked out at work. And for some of you, of course, it could be life in general just has been getting you down. And you may be suffering with some anxiety or depression, and there is a need to rest. There is clearly a need to rest, Aquarius. So step back from the fray if you can. Spend some time with your thoughts. Spend some time healing. Take your time. Take a deep breath, you know. Rome wasn't built in a day. You have to allow yourself time to either come to terms with something, or to get over something, or literally to re-energize and heal your heart, or heal your mind. I feel mentally there's a lot going on as well, but there is a sadness in your heart here that needs to be healed, okay? And if you're feeling vulnerable, don't be pulled into anything, Aquarius. Whatever you do, don't be pulled into anything. Let's take a look at what that Devil card is there for. Please tell us what this Devil card is there for Aquarius this month. What is this temptation? What is this feeling of entrapment? Please don't feel that you have no power in a certain situation, Aquarius, because you have much more power than you realise, okay? So some of you may be feeling vulnerable and helpless, but you really are not, okay? And you will pick yourself up again. Ah, there you go, bang on. The Six of Wands, yes, you will pick yourself up again. You will triumph over whatever feelings of powerlessness you may be experiencing. You will triumph over this person or situation that has been oppressing you. I feel some of you may have felt oppressed by something, held back by something. You have these two wonderful cards here. Look, Aquarius, you have the strength. You're very strong-minded, very strong individual, okay? Yes, you do have your times where you're anxious, maybe depressed, but you're not one for giving up. You're a survivor. And that's what's showing in your cards, okay? And if you have any projects that you want to throw yourself into, realize that you can be successful as well. This Six of Wands relates to success, okay? But it comes with gentle strength. It comes with self-belief and tapping into that resourcefulness inside of you, you know. So let's have a look at why we have this Ten of Swords at the end of your reading. Right, okay. There's a need for you to take control of your life here, Aquarius. Some of you have kind of, how can I say, some of you have let go of the reins, and there's a need now to step up and, as I say, tap into that strength, because someone around you or a situation, could be an organisation, there is definitely someone or something that you feel betrayed by or very, very unsure of. And that's how this reading started out with the moon. Who is it that you feel you cannot trust, or what is it that you can't trust? Is it this person? Is the Emperor the person you can't trust? Is this your boss, your partner, your business partner? You know, there's someone in your life that you feel is bringing you down or has done something to bring you down. Now, whoever or whatever this is, you can take control back, as I said. You can heal from this, move forward, move on from this, and realise that you have more power with this personal situation. If this person is someone you cannot trust, then listen to what your heart and mind is telling you, okay? But you will step into your power again. The Emperor is a very strong individual and someone who doesn't suffer fools gladly. And I feel that by the end of February, you will be in a stronger position. Have a look at your angel wish for your birthday month, Aquarius. Okay, let's have a look what the angels wish for you. Love will get you through. How about that, Aquarius? Love will get you through. Perhaps that's this lovely Knight of Cups that's coming in this month, riding in with an offer of help and love. You know, you've got this wonderful practical support around you, but you do also have this person who, in your environment, who is very open-hearted, and if you have been feeling down, they have a way of lifting you up. So there's someone around you, and you'll know who that person is. That's just being with them makes you feel better. It's a loved one. It's a loved one or a very close friend. Could be your partner, but they're very good at lifting you up, lifting your spirits, okay? So these feelings that you've had recently, some of you, you know, this anxiety, this depression, this or ending, whatever it is, you will get through, as the angels are reassuring you. You know that they want you to know love will get you through. So sometimes we have to open our hearts and let love in and rely on those around us. We can't always be the one that's independent and strong. Sometimes we need that bit of extra help. But those people are certainly there for you, and that love that they bring is what's going to get you through any sticky situations you're experiencing right now, or any sadness, okay? Don't be afraid to open your heart, Aquarius. I know Aquarius. People will have Aquarius friends who tend to be so independent, and you don't always know what they're feeling. Maybe this is a month for you to be honest about those emotions of yours for a change, you know. So let's have a look at your angel, guardian angel for this year. Who is your guardian angel for 2019? Of course, we have more than one guardian angel, but we do have one main one, and this is what we want to know for your birthday reading, dear Aquarius. The angel of tranquility, okay? So, as you can see here, this beautiful angel is coming in. She's bringing with her tranquility this year. So this will be a year where you should feel a lot calmer with life, with your situation, with people around you. Maybe last year it was quite chaotic for some of you. And this year you need to focus on peace, you know, finding some time to spend in meditation, perhaps being outside in nature, you know, getting away from the madness of today's society, really, and finding some time for you to rest your mind, body and soul, okay? Aquarius tend to be very busy people, and they can sometimes overdo it. But this angel is coming in to let you know that they are going to make sure you spend time with yourself. You spend time in reflection, and you find peace and tranquility in your life this year. And that is your birthday reading, Aquarius. I hope you have enjoyed that, and I wish you all a wonderful birthday.